Use YouTube automation to make money online right now. Today we have such a good show for you today on YouTube automation and the many ways that it can benefit you. So we're going to dive right in right now. And we're really going to focus on ways that you can make money online using these tools today. So let's go. So first we're going to talk about the product review, which is an important thing. I have this little remote right here, which you're going to see it's going to do a bit of an autofocus. And you're going to watch this. I'm going to zoom the camera in. And quickly autofocus. This makes it really easy for me to record these videos like this. We're going to also jump on Amazon. And I want you to see how cool this is. It's really nifty. It's got a little battery here. This battery will probably never go out.
Yes.
It'll be here forever. And the reason why this is helpful is because it really makes the process of making YouTube videos automated a lot faster. Because when I record them, I can just pause recording just like this. And I can zoom in just like this. And all I did was press pause on the camera, zoom in the lens, hit the autofocus button. And it really cuts editing in half. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pause it. And what I did was I just zoomed out just that fast. So it took me approximately 10 seconds to get it done, maybe less. Hit the autofocus button to make sure that I don't guess. I make sure that it's nice and in focus. We do not have a blurry image for you, excuse me. And I don't have to worry about editing at the end. I have my zoom ins and my zoom outs. If I need to pause to get up for any reason in the video, I can just pause it, zoom in, and it looks like a zoom in. It doesn't look like I left my place because I lost track of what I was doing or I needed to get a drink of water or go to the restroom. So this is really a helpful automation tool for YouTube automation. The reason I recommend it so much is because when you have something like this, which can save you time, where you do not have to edit your videos at the end, you can really focus on making more videos and not worrying about the burnout that comes with post-production. You just need to worry about your lighting, make sure your camera looks good, make sure you have nice, clean audio.
Yes.
Like I do, and I have the sound system. Then I can continually, if I need to take a break, pause the video like I'm going to right now. Now, that took me 8 seconds from start to finish, from when I hit pause, took the lens, zoomed in, used this to hit the autofocus, and press space bar to unpause it and play the recording again. Gave 3 seconds of a countdown to let me know recording was going to start, and boom, I'm back on camera. So just that easy, and I'm going to do it again right here, pausing right now. And just like that, I'm back on. Again, 8 seconds or less. Really crafty, and I have these great zoom ins and zooms outs that keep you guys entertained.
Yes.
It helps me so I can utilize my soundboard. Now, I have a lot of sounds on this system, like you're going to hear to like the video.
Like the video.
You're going to hear a little bit more forceful ones. I'm going to tell you to subscribe.
Please like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment.
All these are to keep you entertained and to keep you in the loop as I continually make my videos, but I need to switch pages. So to do that, I'm going to need to pause the video. And now I had zoomed in.
Oh, yeah.
So that gave me an opportunity to switch pages. So now I have a whole new set of sounds, some really good ones, like this one. If you're getting something that you shouldn't get, don't fall for that. We have this one right here. Perfect. We have a lot of great sounds. So I can continually switch pages. And instead of turning my head to look and find the pages that I want to search to, I can just pause the video, go ahead and hit the auto zoom as I zoom in and out, and it just looks like a zoom in and out, like I didn't even need to do anything. Very simple device, and you can definitely do a lot of good work with this. I'm going to hit a new button.
You can do it. You really can.
Very good. So what we are going to do now is we're going to go onto the Amazon page because I actually had a different remote first, and I want to show you which ones I had before versus the one I have now and why I made the change. So we're going to go there right now. All right, so we are in an incognito window, and I want you to see the BRE1. This is the one I had before. Great little remote. Now you can see here to zoom in and zoom out. I really wanted to utilize the zoom in and zoom out. That would have saved me a lot of time, but it's okay. I can go ahead and pull up my hand and just zoom the camera in, zoom it out. But the autofocus worked like a charm. When I bought this, I learned that for my camera, the SL3, which you're going to see up here, the list of cameras that this will work for. Let's see if we can scroll down. And right here, this is my camera, Rebel SL3. You really need a particular lens to use the zoom in and zoom out feature. There's only one set of lens for Canon that works for the zoom in and zoom out. So for me, buying this remote, I was only using it for the autofocus feature. So I had paired it with my camera. I was enjoying it, but then I realized I paid extra money for something that's technically not going to work with my device. So what I did was I sent it back because I was seeing better opportunities, and I picked up this. This is nearly half the price, and this is JJC Bluetooth wireless. And this one will do the autofocus perfectly. It's very similar. Again, it does have the capabilities for the zoom in and zoom out. I'm only using it solely for the autofocus, and you can see it's half the price. The reviews are 3.7 out of 5. They're not the best. They're definitely not the worst. Let's take a look at the BRE1. So a lot of reviews, people seem to like this remote. It does feel good in the hand. It is sleek. I do enjoy this remote, but I'm getting the same benefit out of this remote. So it's going to come down to preference if you have the funding for it. If you want to save a little bit more money, go ahead and pick up this remote. I'm going to have a link in the description for you. If you want to go ahead and splurge a little bit, go ahead and pick up this remote, and I will have a link in the description for you. And let's go down and check out maybe 1 or 2 reviews before we move on. And we're going to stroll. Oh, yeah. So far, so good. I don't know how I survived without it. You know, I felt a little bit like that myself when I first got it. Let's take a look at this one. You can see the Amazon page. It has some great pictures. Now, pairing it was pretty easy. There were QR codes for this one that sent you to the video based off your camera. Worked initially, then failed. Replacement works fine. So I have to keep an eye on that. Isn't for distance, and it's never off. So I have to keep an eye on that too. So far, so good. Distance hasn't been a problem for me. So I've been pretty happy with what I've been getting from this remote. So no complaints so far yet. That said, I'll have to keep an eye on it and make sure that it's doing everything that I need it to do. So this is a really cool little remote. Gets the job done and just hit the autofocus button again. Sure. And if you want to avoid paying a lot of money, then I would go ahead and go for this one over the BR. The BRE1's not bad. It's a good little remote. I liked it. I had a hard time returning it, but once this came in, I forgot all about it. It spins. It doesn't spin in my hand as well as the BRE1, but if you're picking up a remote for the spinning, then you obviously aren't maximizing its full capabilities. The autofocus is everything I need it to do. I'm going to do one more zoom in and zoom out as we pause it right now. And I'm back in. Well, okay. I'm really enjoying what I can do with this remote. The zoom in, zoom out feature is fantastic. You're not going to see it for a lot of my videos, but it's going to be here with me every time I record. And again, this is going to really help your YouTube automation because I can make these quick edits by doing it all within the video. So this video now has hit 8 minutes plus. It has only taken me about 10 minutes to record or less, considering I've done all of the edits. So beautiful job making sure that I can get these edits done within the videos. At the end, I just render, which takes me almost no time. So next, I want to talk to you about affiliate reviewing. Let's go on an adventure. And I want to talk a little bit about my course. So my course is going to be in the description. I actually have 2 of them. I have a advanced and I have an entry level. If you want, you can get the advanced if you are entry level, but I do warn you, the advanced is going to have a lot of information. So you're going to want to make sure that you are ready to the best of your abilities. Are you sure? I am absolutely sure. It's going to be a great course, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll be able to join a Facebook group where I am in there and a lot of other members in the course are there. So you can use the course and use the idea of the Facebook group so that we can all be in a community together discussing these ideas of how to maximize the services of YouTube and making videos fast. That's a superpower that I thrive to make sure that you guys take advantage of, is using your time wisely. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Sure, it is true. So we want to make sure that we are maximizing our time to the best of our abilities. So when we talk about YouTube automation and affiliate marketing, we got to talk about links and your descriptions. So when you are making videos, it is going to be of great service to you to make sure that you are marketing something in your descriptions. And you want to make sure that you are talking to your audience and making sure you're offering them something. That's pretty expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be something as basic as asking them to join your mailing list and make sure you're getting them great content and something that's going to bring them value. The reason you want to do this is the point of having a list is to make sure you're marketing to your list and trying to improve their quality. If you're not improving their quality, look on things like chatgpt so they can help you figure out what to do to improve their quality. But you should be asking them to at the very least, join your mailing list. And if you don't have a mailing list, if you don't have anything to offer, at least be an affiliate for a product or a service that does have something to offer, and lead them that way. That way, when they give you their time and their energy, you have something for them in return. You're not forcing them by force to take these offers. You're just giving them an option to take a peek at it, take a look at it, and hopefully if it benefits them, they'll pull the trigger on it. Then at the same token, you're going to benefit as well. Now, this is YouTube automation blending with making money online. Making money online in affiliate marketing can go very well hand in hand. A lot of people do extremely well with affiliate marketing. Granted, they usually have the audience and the list. So if you don't have an audience and a list, then you really need to focus on building your audience and growing your list as soon as possible. And this doesn't have to be that hard. If only. It really doesn't. So there's a system that you can utilize to really help make this faster. First, if you don't know where to start, I would start with looking into ChatGPT and seeing what you can learn from ChatGPT in order to figure out how to be a better affiliate marketer. We're going to dive into a little bit of that in a moment. Second, get yourself in a community of people who are doing this. Make sure that you have a blueprint that you can watch and that you're learning from. Make sure you're participating in the discussions and trying out the methods that have been proven. Make sure you're taking a look at the copy. And if you're not changing it, make sure that you're at least understanding it. You're understanding the ideas of a funnel, pain points, making sure you understand the ideas of benefits versus features, and make sure you understand the idea of what your audience wants is important. Saving them time, energy, and bringing them value is a priority. If you can understand this, then you have a shot at doing well with affiliate marketing, which isn't that hard. It's just something that you're going to have to learn and master as a science. Let's head over to ChatGPT and take a further look. All right, everyone, to save you some time, I went ahead and went to ChatGPT, and I put in this prompt that I already had. And I said I wanted to act as a prompt generator, and it's already pretty much set up. This is where I went and changed what I wanted it to do. Now, act as an affiliate marketer guru and give me tips on how to get started through making YouTube videos. And this is the prompt ChatGPT gave me to give itself. I want you to act as an affiliate marketer guru, give me tips on how to get started, YouTube videos, provide me tips on how to create engaging content. We're going to take that, we're going to put that right in, and we'll take a look. Choose a niche you're passionate about. That's very important. Eye-catching thumbnails and titles. I can't stress that enough. That's really important. So please make sure you're doing that. Make sure your videos are high quality and well edited. Now, you want to make sure you're doing zoom ins and zooms outs if you could. Predominantly, though, the audio is going to be the most important part. So make sure your audio is fantastic with the videos. Then you want to make sure you have decent lighting. After that, if you have the resources, make sure you have a good camera. Be honest and transparent. This is also very important. You want authentic relationships. If you're going to be doing authentic relationships with affiliate work, then you have a shot at really building trust, like they say here, and increasing sales, and hopefully getting the right products and services in the hands of the right people. And consistency, another great tip. Being on a regular schedule is really helpful. Making sure you're very consistent is a huge goal that you should really strive for. That's one of the main reasons that people strike out is they're not consistent with what they're doing with affiliate marketing. So you really want to be consistent, and you really want to make sure that you're following the rest of these tips. We're going to be a little bit more specific. Be more specific. Let's take a look. Some more examples. Choosing a niche. Make sure it's something you're passionate about. Eye-catching. Okay, this is not specific enough. We're going to stop the generation, and we'll let it keep going. Okay. Go into deeper detail. So with ChatGPT, you want to make sure you're giving it very clear instructions. So we're going to be very clear on this. Go into deeper detail. Important step. Choose a topic you're passionate about. Oh, and again, it's not going into deep enough detail. So this is something where we're going to have to really just roll the dice. Do we want to continue going on, or do we want to pick a new prompt? For the sake of understanding that this is the basis of where we should be, we're going to go ahead and take a look at a new prompt. I do see that it is giving further details about sound quality, well edited, natural light, all the things that we already mentioned, a good microphone. They're talking about specifics with the thumbnails as well. They're talking about disclaimers, So they are going into deeper detail. That said, I would like it to be a little bit more deeper. Let's actually go into a little bit more deeper detail when it comes to choosing a niche for affiliate marketing. Let's actually ask it, what are the most successful niches for affiliate marketing? What are the most successful niches for affiliate marketing? Let's take a look together. And it even cleaned up my typo. Now it looks like health and fitness is at the top. Not necessarily at the top, but it's one of them. So listen, number one, personal finance. I definitely recommend getting into personal finance for a multitude of reasons. That's going to be a great thing to do for affiliate marketing. Beauty and fashion is always pretty marketable when it comes to affiliate marketing. Technology as well. Home and garden. Now this is something that surprises me, but it's not that much of a surprise when I sit and think about it. That would make sense that all of these niches have an opportunity to really maximize what you can do in a promotion of affiliate marketing. I completely get that. It makes a lot of sense to me. So overall, I really think that ChatGPT can really help you with your affiliate marketing. If you're not using ChatGPT, go ahead and make sure that you are taking a look at it. Sure. You want to make sure that you are utilizing everything that you can at your disposal to make sure that your videos are coming out as smooth as possible. You can do it. You really can. So don't forget that you can take advantage of these tools anytime you want because they are there and they are beneficial for you. So don't stop affiliate marketing. If you have a hard time getting started, check out ChatGPT and also take a peek at my course. So you should be using affiliate marketing in your automation to make money while you sleep. And you can use YouTube automation for a lot of reasons. You can use YouTube automation for crypto. Crypto is a great way for you to make money on automation. And the way you can use YouTube and crypto together is through affiliate marketing. So you can kind of link these things together, which is pretty nice. I have a link in the description on my crypto channel where you can actually get a membership to Coin Mama. And that's a great way where you can use a wallet to buy your crypto needs. Now that helps me make money and a little bit of commissions off my affiliate link as an affiliate. Just like any other affiliate link will probably give you some sort of monetary gain or even some sort of gain in value, such as email addresses, contact information, some sort of gain that you get for being an affiliate. So I would definitely take a look at utilizing systems like that if you don't have skin in the game in crypto. Now, at the same time, I also have crypto wallets myself, and a lot of times I make purchases with my crypto. So because I get free offers of crypto and whatnot, free gifts here and there for using my crypto wallets, I do have crypto myself, and I do use a bit of it, and that is something that is on automation. So what can you do with use crypto that's not very high in value, but it's something that's sitting there? Well, you can let it grow, which is helpful, or you can use that information that you're gathering from crypto and make YouTube videos out of that. That's a great way to monetize making money online, from the same reason that making anything on YouTube is great for making money online, because you have the ability to get multiple streams, one from AdSense revenue, you can get from affiliate marketing streams, you can also get it from sponsorships, you can even make courses and get streams of revenue from that direction as well. So if you get very good at crypto and it's something that you pick up and really enjoy to do, you can really take advantage of the idea of putting in affiliate links. Or if you don't want to put in affiliate links, you can at least talk about it with the videos. Oh yeah. So you have a way to utilize crypto for a lot of different needs. If you are making videos on crypto, though, you're going to want to make sure you know what you're talking about. So you're going to want to head over to systems that can teach you. If you don't have a community with you, I highly recommend you get involved in a community. If you don't know where to start, where to find a community, ask ChatGPT. They can lead you to some of the Discord groups or the Facebook groups. Then you can ask for membership in. If they want you to buy a product or a service or an ebook, make sure that you follow the rules and you try to pick up what is necessary. Granted, it's not costing you an arm and a leg. Some of these are 99 cents. Some of them are free. A lot of times, the groups I get in on Facebook have been nothing but free. Sometimes I've been asked if I bought a product from the vendor, which is important because they have a closed group and they want to see some skin in the game. If that's the case, then make sure you're following the rules. More often than not, if you just ask to be part of the group, they'll let you in no matter what. So keep an eye on those situations as well. Now, for our beginners, we're going to run over the best way to get started with crypto. We're going to head over to ChatGPT right now to help us out. So I went ahead and put the prompt in. So let's go ahead and take a look. What's the best way to get started with crypto? for making YouTube videos. We put a prompt in, and here we see the space is going to be vast. It's essential to define your area of expertise, decide what topics you want to cover, whether it's Bitcoin, altcoins, trading strategies, mining, or other aspects in the crypto world. This is definitely beneficial because I've covered all of these for clients in the past. And what I've learned is for the audience, it's best to not go all over the place unless you have a strategy. So if you're going to focus on Bitcoin, do a series and really focus on Bitcoin. If you're going to be talking about strategies, do a series and focus on strategies. If you're going to talk about mining, focus on mining, but you're going to niche down as best you can so you don't confuse your audience. And again, that's going to help with your content and help your viewers. Let's go on to step number 2. Invest in quality equipment. Again, you want to make sure you have a good microphone, camera, lighting equipment. These are the main 3 pillars of making good quality YouTube videos, because if you have these set up, then you're pretty much just focused on recording the video, editing the video, and then uploading. Okay, research and plan your content. This is important to make sure you have a plan and rhyme and reason. If you do, you have a good chance of really taking off. A lot of times you can even research keywords that are really blowing up right now and rising. If you have access to keywords that are rising, you're going to be doing yourself a big strew of favors, particularly in the crypto world. Right now, there's a lot of coins and words and buzz terms and phrases in crypto that are blowing up that you can really take advantage of and really help build your audience. For example, right now, Bitcoin is a very low competitive search term. So if you're doing crypto, you want to talk about Bitcoin a bit right now, as the search volume for Bitcoin is high, but the actual term itself is being low competition in terms of how much it's searched. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing some of this information so that you can make your videos. Next, be authentic and engaging. You definitely want to be engaging. This is where my sound machine comes in. Oh yeah. Got a lot of great sounds that I recorded. That's not right. They're a lot of fun, and some of them are pretty funny. Some of them are slightly insulting and sarcastic. Well, okay. So that's always a lot of fun for the audience. You want to make sure that you're keeping their focus and not getting them bored. Staying up to date is very important too. You want to keep up to date with the latest news. Make sure that you are current and be consistent. So being consistent means you're going to want to upload about every month, bi-weekly, or week if possible. In a perfect world, you're going to upload every day, maybe even 2 to 3 times a day. If you have clips, that's a good way to go. If you can do shorts, that's also a good way to go. But you want to make sure that you're being somewhat consistent so your audience knows when to find you and where to find you. You just want to make sure that you're being consistent. If they don't know when you're going to be on and you're not communicating with them, they're going to have a hard time sticking with your channel. And then promote your channel. Make sure you're promoting this on social media best you can. Instagram, Facebook, collaborating, friends, Reddit. These are good places where you can promote these videos, and make sure that you're engaging with your audience. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back on the screen right now. And I want to make sure that we are emphasizing to you the ideas of using the idea of making videos to automate understanding of crypto and how you can benefit from crypto. Just because you don't have skin in the game and actually have cryptocurrency doesn't mean you can't benefit from it via making videos, via learning about it, talking about it, having conversations about the subject with experts who know what they're doing. Oh yeah. And people that can really help guide people who don't understand the world of crypto, because there's a lot of people who don't know anything about it. It is still very early to the game. This is something that could blow up in the next 3 decades, more so than it did this time. And if it gets to the point where 6-year-olds are trading cryptocurrency for candy bars, then we've gotten to the point where it might be too late for you to capitalize on being early. So we are still early. NFTs, the blockchain, cryptocurrency, these are all big things that are very vast. Regulation has not yet had policies in place that could really take away the newness of it. So this is your chance to get in now. And if you're like me, someone that doesn't have a lot of investment in crypto, you can at least invest in learning about it. You can at least invest in talking about it. That way you can benefit almost like everyone else is benefiting. Granted, you may not be benefiting from being a part of the crypto world. You are a part of it from the discussion, from the conversation, from the fly on the wall status. And make no mistake, as I continue to grow, I will be at some point investing in crypto to some regard. Granted, I do have a little bit of crypto now. I use it and spend it as I would spend my money, my dollars. A lot of it has been gifted. So keep in mind that there's a lot of information out there that still needs to get out into the right hands and to people that you can really help out. If you do that, you have a really strong shot at using YouTube automation to make your crypto gains beneficial, where you and your audience are still growing through a lot of information from crypto. So keep all that in mind. You really want to make sure that you're understanding real estate to the best of your ability.
Yes.
Real estate is something that has been one of the biggest things that has made self-made millionaires across, I want to say 90% of those who have become self-made millionaires. I believe it's real estate that gave them their first millions of dollars. So if you want to join that club and you want to be someone who understands real estate, you're going to want to get involved with communities and groups of people who know real estate. I myself, I own a little bit of real estate. That said, I'm still learning. I'm still surrounding myself with people who are doing it, who are buying homes, who understand the ideas of deeds, LLCs, S corporations, and partnerships. They understand investing. They understand the difference between a realtor and a real estate agent. They understand the difference between the laws and the write-offs. These are all very important topics and themes that you're going to really need to pay attention to and understand if you want to maximize your opportunities to grow from real estate. Real estate is something that's going to be here for a while. So if you are curious and someone wants to benefit from it, then you're really going to want to dive into ChatGPT as well and pick up some of the information it has on it. So we're going to head over there right now. All right, so we have our prompt entered in, and I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. And again, we are trying to use YouTube automation to make money online through real estate. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at what it has for us. So it's going to be happy to give us instructions on how to use YouTube automation to make money online from real estate. Now, how can we do this? Now, real estate using YouTube automation would be creating promotional videos for a YouTube channel. What are these videos going to entail? Let's go ahead and take a look. Now, once you've created engaging and informative YouTube content,
Yes.
then you're going to be able to earn money from ads, sponsorships, other types of collaborations. So monetization from YouTube, this is going to be big. That's one way that you can do YouTube automation when it comes to real estate. Real estate is a really fancy channel. It does a great job with making sure that it talks about finance. There's a lot of personal finance involved in real estate. So whenever I do my real estate videos, I always notice in my AdSense that the revenue is actually a little bit larger than a lot of my other channels that aren't necessarily focused on making money. So real estate does a really good job with the financial end of the AdSense portion. I can confirm that myself. Let's go ahead and continue. So let's go ahead and take a look at the more engaging and informative parts that it really wants us to dive into here. Oh yeah, identify your target audience. Perfect. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are having a clear understanding of your target audience and specify your niche. Well, okay. So you want to make sure that when you're doing a broad topic of real estate, that you're focusing on a specific niche. It could be commercial, it could be home buyers, it could be loans, FHA loans, it could be anything, but you want to really niche down when it comes to this. Again, create high quality videos, good quality equipment, good camera, microphone to make sure your lighting is good and well edited. This will keep your viewers engaged in watching the channel. You don't want to take any bad advice and really not take it serious. Don't fall for that. You want to really do your best to be professional. Okay, provide valuable information. This is key. Tips, advice, insights, real estate advice at all that's going to help your viewers. You want to make sure you're delivering it to them in a way where it doesn't waste their time and that they can understand what you're saying and they can get benefit from it. If you can't produce it in a way that's giving them benefit, then you have to understand why they may not watch the video or why they may leave your channel. So make sure you're really focusing on giving them advice that's going to help them benefit, bring them value overall, and give them a purpose and a reason to continue to come back. So make your videos visually appealing. Now, I like to do good things in the background. I'm going to jump on my video right now. Granted, we're talking about making money online in real estate. I like to have a lot of different themes going on. I have the blocks in the background, I have a well-lit room, and I also have all the sound effects. You can do it. You really can. That give a little bit of positivity, also remind you to do things like the video. These things help keep engagement up so you guys don't get bored. It's pretty helpful for me, so I really enjoy these tactics. But also, it's a nice little break from talking about some of the finance and real estate stuff, which can be a little bit of a task on some people who don't know this stuff and are just breaking in. Sometimes they need a little bit of a break. So keeping them engaged can be very helpful. Let's go back to ChatGPT and get a little bit more detail. All right. Now it talks about keeping your videos short, under 10 minutes. I like that idea. Now, ideally, you want to do at least 8 minutes, and I'm going to tell you why. 8 minutes is where YouTube will put in the mid-roll ad. If you allow YouTube to put that mid-roll ad in, they have more incentive to show your video and promote your video, because that video has more of a chance and opportunity to make YouTube money from that ad. So put in the opportunity to get that mid-roll ad by making your videos 8 minutes. I do like the idea of under 10 minutes. 10 minutes post is asking a lot of your viewers. Now, if you're someone like me, I like to drive and listen to a lot of my videos because I commute to work about an hour each way. So for me, it's a good opportunity to just let it play. So sometimes I will look for longer videos. Sometimes I look for 25-minute, 35-minute, 50-minute videos, over an hour videos, and that's great so that I don't have to fiddle around with the phone for YouTube, and I can just kind of let it play, and I can get the information I need as I'm driving to work and let my GPS get me there. Now, for other people, though, they need it a lot shorter. So you're going to want to focus on what your target audience is asking of you, what seems to work. So I would test out shorts. I would test out videos 10 minutes and under. I would try to keep them, though, at least 8 minutes, because you want them to promote your video. You want YouTube to push you out an algorithm. And if your videos aren't long enough, then unless it's a great video that catches, it's going to be really hard fetch to get YouTube to put that video out. So I would focus on making sure that your videos are at least 8 minutes. I would definitely try to cut them off at 10 minutes. If you don't know how to make a compelling video past 10 minutes, don't waste your time, just cut it off. If you can't make it past 8 minutes, don't waste your time, cut it off at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you get better at this, you will be able to at least piece them together through different edits, or be able to just have topics in an outline where you can cover more and more and more points that are of value, and you can make those videos longer. Because I can tell you this from inside information on the data, if you make videos that are longer than 10 minutes, we're talking 14, 20, 30, 40-minute videos, the competition in the space drops significantly because everyone's trying to make videos under 10 minutes. So keep that in mind. The longer you make the videos, the more you're going to have a competitive advantage, but you're going to still need to give value to your audience and to your niche. So make sure you're bringing them value. Make sure you're giving them that value to your audience and to your niche, and respecting them and their time. If you're doing all that, you have a strong chance, a very strong chance, perfect, at making sure that they come back, making sure that you're doing YouTube automation to monetize making money online through real estate, to make sure that you're delivering value and continuing to grow your channel through things such as subscribers, through things such as shares, through things such as affiliate marketing from the links you may have in your description, and sponsorships, and eventually maybe even courses. So keep all that at the forefront of your brain somewhere as you continue to make videos. More than anything, have a game plan and have a really solid type of execution blueprint that you are seeing someone else do. So for that, I recommend being in a community with others who are doing these type of things. That's going to really give you the perfect guide for what you need to do next when it comes to anything, when it comes to YouTube automation and making money online through real estate. Now, using yoga can really be helpful for calming things down and figuring out how to form a game plan to use YouTube automation that it can make you money online. And I can explain this. Being a yoga instructor has really taught me a lot about understanding ways that your body can respond to stress. So I do a lot of tracking for stress in my own life. As I studied to become a PhD, I really had to focus on minimizing my stress as much as possible so that I could get my work done. This was key for me to progress. If you don't have a plan and strategy, that's okay, but you want to eventually get a plan and strategy. Hopefully there's a blueprint for you to follow somewhere. Again, communities are one of the best areas where you can get some of these blueprints. You don't want or need to reinvent the wheel most of the time, maybe once or twice on a passion, but more often than not, you want to go with something that's already been proven and done, that you know works. That way it can save you a lot of torment and struggle. So one thing that I recommend for most people is to get involved in a group, find a blueprint, and then just show up and start working on the execution. There are a lot of things that you can do in the yoga world, but one of the more efficient things that I recommend is breath work. Breath work is something that's very easy to get started on, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort or energy. It's something that you can do right now, sitting in your chair. There's actually a hack that I made a video on We're going to discuss a little bit more of it now because it's such an important, helpful tip that it significantly drops your blood pressure in a matter of seconds after you do it. And this is an inhale through the nose. You breathe in through the nose once more before you run out of breath, and an exhale through the nose. We're going to demonstrate it. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Let it out as slowly as possible. Once more, inhale. Let her inhale before you breathe out. And exhale. I'm doing this with you. Third one. Inhale. Once more, breathe in. Drop the shoulders. Exhale. Now, if you do these 3 breaths back to back to back, this will by far give you some helpful information for your body on where you are in your stress levels, and it will help drop your blood pressure significantly. So if you have the opportunity, check your blood pressure, see where it goes from there. That will give you some key information if this is something that you're not doing. If you are someone that naturally stresses, make sure that you have a system of things that you can do to help your stress. For myself, I have an app called Sync Tuition that I listen to. 25 minutes of it is equivalent to 4 hours of deep meditation. And when I tested this out with my brain mapping device, which is the Muse S, I did find that it is on par. It does help your brainwaves stay in those delta brain waves that are very calming and in a meditative state. Also, with the Muse app, you can actually hear birds chirping through the sound that you are listening to in your ears through your headset if you are in a meditative state. So there's a good chance that you can really track what you're doing with a couple of these apps paired together. So I use them, and it really helps me kind of see where I'm at with my stress levels and let me know where I am. Another good app that I use is something called Weltery. Now, this will scan your fingerprint and your pulse for about 3 minutes, and it will give you a lot of good readings on heart variability. Now, heart variability can give you a lot of key insights to how your body's responding to stress, your ANS, your fight or flight response, your parasympathetic nervous system. These things are important for you to understand and know if you're going to try to get yourself in a money-making online venture. It can be very painful and stressful. It can be a lot of time and energy and money. It can feel very defeating, and it can feel like a lot of rejection when you aren't making sales, transactions, when you're not even getting emails or people to open your emails. When these things happen, you want to lean into what you know works. Hopefully you have that blueprint. Lean into that. Hopefully you have the Facebook group or the Reddit group or the text group. Lean into that. Get some advice from your mentors and check and see what you're doing, that they're doing. Make sure it's matching. And hopefully you can start getting some of these transactions to pull through because they're not impossible. When you start running into issues like this, you want to check your stress levels. Hopefully sit down, drink some water, check your blood sugar, eat some food. These are things that you can do to really prolong the burnout from setting in. If the burnout starts to set in, then this might be time for you to take things a step further. Maybe go to a jacuzzi, relax in there, an infrared sauna. Maybe go and book a massage or get an adjustment from a chiropractor. These are things that can really help the body relieve a lot of stress pretty quickly and pretty effortlessly. A lot of times they are covered by specific things like insurance if you have good reasons for them. Other things that you can do, which we already know, is you can do yoga. There's a lot of different types of yoga you can do to relieve some of this stress when it comes to working on YouTube automation. A lot of times you're going to be sitting in place or you're going to be exposed to a lot of lights. So what I would do is recommend that you're in a dim environment. I would recommend that you're away from electronics. If you can be outside, that's great. If you can be in somewhere that's quiet, even better. When it comes to sounds, there's different types of chimes and bells that you can get. There's different types of apps that can help with that. So look into different types of chimes and apps that can simulate different natural sounds like fires cracking or maybe even the sounds of the rainforest. Things of that nature can be very beneficial for you in your recovery from burnout and also in your prevention from burnout. Another thing you're going to want to look at is your sleep patterns. Make sure you're getting good rest. If you're not getting good rest, you're going to want to utilize different devices that can help. Your doctor can take a look at it. They can track your REM sleep. The Muse S actually can track your REM, so give that a shot if that's something that you have access to. Make sure that you're utilizing that capability. I actually use it and it does a really good job. I've watched some of the discussions and TED Talks, and it's been very helpful for me when it comes to tracking my REM and making sure that I'm getting a quality sleep. Does it do a perfect job? There's nothing that's going to do a perfect job. That said, you can minimize the risk by staying ahead and being informed. So make sure that you are getting the right information from your doctor and you're looking into experts who can help you. There are yoga instructors who focus in on recovery and sleep. There are others that focus in on fitness and cardio. There's others that focus in on calisthenics. There's a lot of different type of niches that you can go into when it comes to yoga. But if you're particularly trying to avoid burnout from YouTube automation, then mindfulness is going to be something I highly recommend. A final thing that we have, one thing that we use with our 4-year-old is we have a system of bells that chime together, and they help get you to a meditative state. We do this before bedtime, and it's pretty helpful. We don't do it every time. Sometimes we forget, but more often than not, we use it. And if we use it, it is something that really does help the child relax a little bit more and get a good night's sleep. Real simple things that you can do to really benefit you and help you with the burnout. Again, start with breathing, water, sitting down, stepping outside, getting a change of scenery can be really helpful for the brain and the neuroplasticity. If you have an opportunity, check out some of the more advanced neuroscientists out there. I like Andrew Huberman. He's a neuroscientist at Stanford School of Medicine, and he has a lot of great guests on his podcast where he talks about ways to increase your neuroplasticity and to help prevent things such as burnout and different types of degenerative disease. So hopefully take a look into all of those.
Oh, yeah.
And they should be very beneficial for you in your journey when it comes to avoiding some of these pitfalls. But YouTube automation is a beautiful thing. It can lead to stress. So keep an eye out on that and you should be fine. Otherwise, you're in good hands. Continue to do what you're doing and we'll see you on the next one.